I don't care to set world records. Play games for fun, dude.
I'm a psycho. I play hundreds and hundreds of hours of these games. We talk about a lot of weird things on this podcast.
Yeah.
What is up, dude?
Yo, what's going on?
How's everybody doing today? We got Christo Speed, Sammy from Pluto, BSD, Smock, I'm a Celt, Bates, and Random Dude. What's the moon face do? I've seen people use the moon face in chat. I have no idea what that means.
I don't know. It's like a smug little face.
It's smug? Okay.
Maybe.
A Random Dude's being a dick already, or what?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the usage of that is.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, dude, I don't know what the moon face is. Can someone explain that to me? Steven's hair is majestic.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
It looks nice. It's very
I need to cut it.
Well, the facial hair makes you look like you were, you know, away from a razor somewhere. You know, you were like remotely located for a while. But the top hair, dude, you're like straight Fabio, dude. Look at this. Luscious, bro. By the way, your hair, I never realized this until actually just now, but your hair is like identical to your brother's. I didn't even realize. It looks like, well, I'm looking at you right now, like when your brother's hair is starting to get long, it looks like this. It grows out straight and long.
Very straight and thick hair. I have so much hair. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. Anyways, gorgeous locks for sure, says Stacy. Exactly, dude. Exactly.
The only difference though is my brother's was a bright red.
Right. I mean, like the style of it. Well, his hair just seemed very straight whenever whenever it was long. That's what I'm thinking of. But yeah, his is red. His is red.
Yeah, he chopped his hair off, man.
Like completely like buzzed it like mine, or just like a short haircut.
It's like a short haircut. It's not completely buzzed like yours. I think it was at one point, but now it's a little bit longer.
Okay.
But yeah.
Nice.
He went from having crazy long hair to chopping it off.
Yeah, dude. Speaking of hair, though, Leon Unleashed said I need to start using for hymns and dyeing my beard.
The just for men.
The just for men. Yeah. Dyeing my beard. Like, dude, I do have like a lot of gray here and here, but dude, I don't know if I can like actually bring myself to do that. It feels so fake.
Yeah.
And I'm not. Who am I trying to impress, bro? I'm not out on the dating scene. I'm not out at the club.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, true, man. Just be you.
Is that where people pick people up nowadays? The club? This is what the lingo.
I don't know. I think people just use dating apps now. I don't think anybody talks to each other in real life.
Right. Okay. Fair enough. I saw a reel today. Yeah, I saw a reel today of a guy that was making like meat or something like that on his barbecue, and he had a VR headset on while he was doing it, and he showed the video of the VR head, like his POV, and it's like he's got like a virtual, like not even like really that realistic, just like a fucking straight up cartoon, like a Simpsons looking cartoon, right? Lady that's there arguing with him about how to salt the meat, or like if he should put lime on the meat or not. And it was just, I was dying because I was like, this is so fucking dumb. Like, what is he doing? Like, it's not even a realistic thing. He's just someone that he can argue with while he's cooking. And I just thought about, like, it's just, I don't know, it's just silly.
Yeah, bro, I was watching the other day somebody on Twitch, they were playing a Dark Souls game with an AI companion. So like it was like some sort of website or something where you phone call and you're like having a phone conversation with an AI, somebody in AI.
Okay.
But he had access to his like computer, so the AI was watching him play Dark Souls and was like trying to help him play the game. And like I was like, it was the funniest shit ever, dude. I was dying.
It's crazy.
He was like going off the rails, man. Yeah, it's insane stuff like that even exists now, dude.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I'm already feeling like I'm not even like really that old, right? I'm still in my 30s. I haven't hit 40 yet, but I'm close. And I still already feel like technology just is gonna pass me by. If it hasn't already, like for sure the lingo, the kids' lingo is already gone. Like I'm way too old for that. But the technology I'm worried about, because I kind of work in, YouTube and technology, gaming. It's all kind of the same. It's in that same sphere, I'm really worried about getting passed by technology and not being able to understand, you know, like my son come to me one day when he's like 11, like I don't even know what he's doing, but he's like, here, Dad, look at, I made $11,000 this month on my AI, whatever. And I'm like, oh, okay. All right. I won't even know what's going on anymore. In like 10 years, I won't know.
Right.
It just feels like that already. It feels like that already.
Simg just raided, bro. Thank you.
Oh, hell yeah,
Welcome,
dude.
everybody.
Simg, hopefully your stream was good, dude. Hopefully you had some good races. Welcome to the stream, everybody. We are going to be, although we started off a little slow, we are going to be talking about Motorfest tonight because there's a few things I want to go over. I want to get everyone in chat's opinion. This is the people that were watching Simg streams, the perfect people to answer the questions that I've got tonight about ranked grand races. We're going to detail out what ranked grand races are supposed to be. Okay? Just in preparation. I've reached out. I sent you the text message. I'm not going to share share the messaging with everybody, but I've reached out to IVT and Ubisoft, and I basically, the general consensus or the general tone of it was the competitive scene needs more attention with the game, right? So I want to come in with a plan. I want to be able to, if they want to talk with me, I want to come in with a plan on how we can add competitive features to the game and what those features are going to be. Give them some ideas. So I need some help from the comp people in the chat as well. So we'll do a little bit of that tonight. I also want some feedback on the tournament as well, because I'm not super happy with the tournament format. I'm not like real attached to the one we did this time. I've been switching it up, you know, and I think we could do a little better. That's all. So I'm just to get some feedback from you guys on tournament as well. Eduardo, what's going on, dude? How are you? And Capo's here as well. Nikki, thank you so much for joining. Leon Unleashed is here as well. It's the guy that told me I should dye my beard right there. Just call him out for it. Dude, he's so fucking vain, dude. Leon Unleashed so vain, dude. Hey, let's go, dude. That's my brother.
Jake, what's up, dude?
Thank you so much, dude. $4.99
Legend.
with the wasa, dude. That shit is still going on online, bro. Like, dude, is still a thing online. Like, you can get there's a few accounts that are just reposting the original videos, but then there's also all these other accounts on Instagram that are just doing dude for like, it's just the whole account. It's crazy. It's crazy what that did for a generation. Anyways,
for real.
Thank you, dude. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I can't wait to see you, man. You're coming out soon. I think in a couple of months. So it's good to see you out here again. Also, I heard about your eye. I don't know if you want me to talk about this on on the podcast, but my brother's a welder, and I think he got like some like peripheral fucking whatever. My mom said it's like some sort of like someone else was welding, and he had his goggles on, whatever, but it got on the side of it or whatever. So anyway, how's your eye, dude? Hopefully it's doing all right.
Yeah, hopefully it's good. That sounds awful.
Which I don't know. I don't know if you know this, but you can sunburn your eye. I guess if you look at the sun too long, you'll sunburn it. It's the same, basically the same thing.
That's why the welders have the glasses or the helmets.
Hell yeah, dude. He's like, think about some stuff you need welded. Do that and like gather some scrap metal.
Yeah, you got anything? You just have stuff around the house. Like, man, dude, I really need this welded.
Yeah, can you weld this shit? Yeah, welder's flash. Got it. Okay, makes sense. 4 days with no vision out of one eye. Oh shit.
Damn, dude.
Back to work now. All right, he's good. All good then. Christos B is like, what is changing format? Consider like group stage GRs to change a stand for compete in tournament to qualify in UF, SF, and F. Oh, qualifying, semifinals, finals. Okay. Yeah, I might do something like that, Christo Speed. I might. Capo, thank you so much, dude, for the $9.99. Just $9.99 for introducing you to CarX 3, dude. I'm glad you like it, dude. I really am glad you like it. I enjoy it as well. It's an awesome game for sure. It's all about building cars, really. It's dude, seriously, someone asked me the other day. I don't know if it was in like a chat or no, it was a comment. It was a comment on a video. They commented like, "Why would I buy this game? Why would I play this game over Horizon 5, Motorfest, Gran Turismo? Like, why am I buying? Why am I playing this game or Need for Speed?" And I was like, the answer is so simple. It's right there in front of you. It is literally the only game that has the depth in building and tuning and customization out of all of the games on the market right now. It is the most in-depth car building that you can find. So that's really the heart of that game. Half the price, exactly. Yeah. So those are the reasons.
Insane.
Yeah. All right, 14. So Simji's got a suggestion here. 14 players, 7 to start, 10-ish ranks, exclusive new vanity set per rank, no collisions and slip permanently, none of the goofy modifiers, elo-based system as the base of the whole ranking. All right, so Simji, you kind of answered a lot of the questions that I'm going to be asking. So I'm gonna kind of poll the audience a little bit on these, but I appreciate that. You just jumping the gun a little bit, but I got you. Thank you. Let's see. CarX on PS tomorrow. Yes. CarX is on. Is it now? No. I don't remember exactly the time that it comes out, but yes, on PlayStation tomorrow you can play CarX Street. Poll you? Oh my god. Ryle's getting crazy already, dude.
Ryle is getting crazy. Christ. The first thing he said when he jumped in here was "terrible go." First thing he said.
Yeah, CarX Street. CarX Street tomorrow. I'm gonna do a stream, but I'm gonna wait until the nighttime to do it. I was originally gonna do it during the day because I was like excited, you know, hey, it's out on PlayStation, you guys can come play. But I think if I give people a little more, I need to do it tomorrow because I'm not gonna stream Friday. Well, outside of the feature Friday, I'm not gonna do like an actual like long stream. So I need to do it tomorrow. So I'm gonna do it tomorrow night if that's cool with you guys to come by, and we'll just do some multiplayer racing for a few hours. I think that you know, if you're on PlayStation, you can still jump in because you can do the loan vehicles, and you don't have to actually like, you know, have any currency or have any cars or anything like that. You can just jump in and play. You can also earn a little bit of money too, you know, by doing it that way. You don't actually have to have anything. You can just race and get some money.
The StreetNet League pays pretty decently.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, if you're not winning, it's a lot less, but it's, you know, it's fine. You're having fun with the community, and then it's passive money. It feels like passive money. You go back to your main account, and then you've got some money there. So yeah, there you go. Will it be available by midnight or early morning tomorrow? Yeah, Capo, I'm not really sure on the exact timing, to be honest with you. They haven't announced like the exact time. So does Steam have like a countdown or anything like that? So maybe we could check Steam. I'm not even sure.
I don't know if the PlayStation release will be on Steam.
Oh shit, yes. Why am I thinking, dude, what the fuck am I talking about?
Oh my god, we can check.
We check the PlayStation store maybe. Yeah, does Steam have the PlayStation countdown, please? Why am I thinking Steam? Jesus Christ.
I'm not in their Discord either, but maybe they got information in their Discord server.
Yeah, I don't think they do. It'd be nice to know what it is though. Let's see. It just says 1 day. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it's not looking at. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't even show the price on PlayStation yet? What? I mean, it should be $30. It just says $7.24. It might unlock in like a few hours, to be honest with you. But on Xbox, it was $30, so I can't imagine they're gonna change it for PlayStation. I think it'll be $30 as well. K20 says Horizon 5 was a mistake. K20, are you on PlayStation? I'm just curious.
Forza Horizon 5 was a mistake. Oh no.
Someone else said Horizon is super overrated. That was random dude as well. Horizon 5 super overrated.
Yeah, all you guys on PlayStation that ended up with Horizon 5, are you guys still playing it or
Yeah,
no?
I'm curious. I heard someone say it was dead on PlayStation. It was dead. Horizon 5.
I think it was crazy. I mean, we it's like we said, it's a fun game, but it doesn't last long because they just give you everything instantly. You start playing it and you're like, all right, max money, max cars, got everything.
Yeah.
30 freaking wheel spins every time I turn the game on.
Astral says it's terrible.
It's terrible, as in what? Like, did
The
it
whole
run
game, dude, is
fine?
terrible.
Like, I mean, like, is it just a bad game, or does it run? Does it run okay on PlayStation?
I think Horizon is still good. I still play online sometimes, says Bones.
Okay.
PSD going back for completionist purposes. But what about, like, yeah, I don't know. It was weird. It was they probably sold a lot of copies of the game on PlayStation.
Already. Yeah.
I know PlayStation was itching to get their hands on it, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, to me it doesn't hold my attention. The game doesn't. Runs perfect, but if you alerts play, the novelty wears off rapidly. Okay. Got it. It's too easy, says average player.
Too easy
Runs
to grind.
fine. I get zero entertainment from it. Fair enough.
Gotcha. All right. So it's pretty much exactly
what we said.
Exactly what we were saying. Like, it's
Yeah.
fun, but it doesn't last. All right. Well,
K20 played it on PC, so he didn't experience the PlayStation or the PS5 thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's basically what we said. We said Horizon 5 is not a bad game. It's fun, but it gets old really quickly. So, Twex, what's going on, man? How are you? Horizon 5 just handles FOMO so much worse with how many cars have been pulled for drip feeding. It's more drip feedy than Motorfest? What's worse than a mediocre game is a mediocre moderation. It has no novelty, unlike Horizon 4. I feel like Horizon 3 was nice. I liked Horizon 3. Horizon 4 was good too. I didn't play a lot of it. I played a little. I played more of 3. And I played quite a bit of 5. I probably have a couple hundred hours in 5. But that was mostly, I was attempting to do content on it as well. So there was a period of time where I wasn't really interested in the game that much, but I was trying to, find reasons to make content for it. So I have I think I have 200 hours in the game.
Gotcha.
Horizon 5 is literally the best selling game on PlayStation 5. I wouldn't doubt it. I honestly wouldn't doubt it, because it's been fanboyed for so long on PC and Xbox that the PlayStation players who couldn't get their hands on it are just like, I gotta try it, It's like if well, I don't have a good example, to be honest with you. I was gonna say something about God of War, but I feel like God of War is an actual good game. So it's like if God of War went to Xbox, all the players would buy it. Yeah, but it's not a game that people would find boring.
Yeah.
Trick says 3 and 4 were good. 5, I was bored on day 3. Day 3, that's rough. I lasted a month or two before I was like, kind of bored of this.
Honestly, not feeling hyped for 6 at this point.
6 is gonna be insane, bro. Like, not the game. It's just gonna sell like crazy.
Yeah. I wonder if 5 going to PlayStation 5 like ruined all the Forza hype for the PlayStation players, where they're not gonna buy 6.
Maybe. I don't think it ruined all of it. I think I don't know. Maybe we're just judging it off of our own chat, because the people here maybe are a little bit more aligned with our thoughts and the way we feel about games, and maybe they're Motorfest fans. I don't even know, but I feel like there's going to be a certain number of those PlayStation players that had a good time. They enjoyed the game, they enjoyed the physics, they enjoyed the graphics, they enjoy, you know what I mean? And they're probably, gonna buy 6 when it comes out. The reality is, though, there's a little bit of FOMO, I think, that's really at play here, that the majority of like the general racing game community is going to have leading into Forza Horizon 6. When Horizon 6 is about to launch, there's a lot of people going to be talking about it. A lot of the content creators are going to play it. I'm going to play it, and I feel like there's going to be this like little bit of social pressure where you might try it anyway, My curious thing is that it's on Xbox, it's on Game Pass. It'll be a Game Pass game, but on PlayStation you actually have to buy the game, I think. I don't think they're going to put it on PlayStation. Does PlayStation have a service like that? I don't even know, dude. I'm so out of it with PlayStation.
I have no idea. I haven't owned a PlayStation since PS2, so I have no idea what goes on there.
To be honest with you, I am also in that camp, except for I've owned one for a while. I just don't play it.
Yeah.
PS does have one. So they have like a monthly, you can pay a service and then you get a bunch of games or whatever, you know, exclusive, PlayStation exclusive games. If it was ever to land on that, I think you'd see more of an influx of players, but I don't know. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
PlayStation 2 is great, dude. It was great. It was such a good system. They evolved a little from the first one, and it was awesome.
Yeah, yeah. The PS2 was amazing. I had, so much time put in on a PlayStation 2.
So much.
And the games for PlayStation 2 were so fire.
So fire.
They were so good, dude.
Yeah.
Like every game, almost every game that came out on PlayStation 2 was so good.
It was so good. I don't know. Insane, dude. Yeah, it was so good. Every game was just so phenomenal to play.
The best game ever is TDU Solar Crown. Didn't they just the update came out today, right? The casino update. Has anybody played it? Did anybody try out the slot machine? Is it super awesome?
Did anybody get half of the money or whatever? Not get their money back, but put money into the slot.
Did you guys win money and not
be able to pull it out?
Was it good?
Was it awesome? God, you know what, we joke about this game, but like, I gotta hand it to them. Like, they're still fucking going. Like, fuck it, dude. Keep going, dude. Whatever. Keep making the game. You know, I don't know who's paying for it. It's like the WNBA, dude. Fucking who knows who's paying for that shit? But just keep going, dude. Keep making shit.
The WNBA has been going rampant on Twitter.
It's wild on Instagram. It's crazy on the reels. Oh yeah, dude.
You can see it because they came out wearing the shirts saying they need to be paid what they deserve, and everybody's just losing their mind.
Yeah.
Like, damn, guys, take it easy.
It's pretty crazy, bro. Because the WNBA hate is out there. You know.
It's out there, dude.
It's out there. It's fine. I just don't get the whole thing. Like, yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. The league loses money every year. Like, why the fuck?
Bro, did you see Shane Gillis at the ESPYs?
Yes, hilarious, bro.
His joke about
Brittany Hicks. Yes, Matt's wife. It's hilarious, dude. That dude, the whole monologue. His monologue was so good. It was so funny.
It was so funny, dude.
Everything he did was so good, and I feel like he does these shows, like he'll go on Saturday Night Live and he'll host or whatever, where he does the ESPYs or whatever. And I feel like he does those shows with his own audience in mind and doesn't care at all about the people in the room that he's talking to. He's doing it because he knows his fans are gonna think what he's saying is funny, and he doesn't care at all what people in the room think, which is so cool to me. Like, it's so good.
It's funny too. I heard him. He talked about it afterwards. He goes, "Everybody always tells me, like, when I'm on all these shows that I look nervous." And this and that. He goes, "I'm not nervous." He goes, "I'm just not playing a TV personality."
Right.
He's like, because everybody talks it up and stuff. He goes, I'm just a regular guy."
Right. He's definitely not nervous. It's all on purpose.
Yeah.
Like, you see,
all I know is that shit had me dying.
It was so funny, dude. It was so funny. Am I familiar with Ridge Racer 4? No, I'm not familiar with many Ridge Racers. The one behind me, I know because I played it like a long time ago, but that was it. There says TDU breaks his heart. Imagine if that game had been good. Damn. Yeah, I mean, if it was good, it would have been awesome, because it has some good ideas in the game, just not well fleshed out. Yeah, I feel you on that one, Simji. I feel you on that. Yeah, I don't know,
before she blew up, I couldn't name a single WNBA player.
Not even like a Lisa Leslie. That's like the most popular name.
I don't pay attention to regular NBA.
Right. You know, like LeBron and Kobe.
I know, yeah.
Like, is Kobe still playing or what?
If it's a name that he's talked about, I would hear about it. You know what I mean? But like,
yeah. No, but she blew up because of social media. And I think she's also blew up because of the hate, like, because the players are not real happy with her. So that's why. And she's good. She's actually good. It's weird. But
thank you, Robert.
Yeah, dude. Robert with the compliment, dude. Dustin says she's the only one that can actually play basketball. I don't think that's really true, but it certainly looks that way. like on the outside. Those are the clips you're seeing is with her name in it.
People do the WNBA dirty, bro. Every once in a while, I'll get like some like reels or something where it's like it'll say like a low light on it.
Right.
It's like, oh, it's rough, dude. I'm
saw
like, oh, this is rough.
I saw a highlight of the All-Star. They had the All-Star game recently. I saw a highlight of that, and it was just like, oh my god,
it's
dude.
so rough, man. You're like, oh no.
I mean, you could clip the NBA that way also, because there's those moments in the NBA too. But the fact that it's happening more and more and more, it's just like, it's crazy.
They do it. That's what I'm saying, man. They do it dirty because you know that's like just not how the game looks while you're watching it. It's just there's moments that are bad,
Right.
and then
exactly.
when you put them all together, it's like, oh god, this is a disaster.
She's Max Verstappen in a sea of Lance Strolls. That's fucked up, dude. Why? Oh, dude, just going hard at Lance Stroll right now. It's fucked up. Is this the tournament talk we were promised? No, but we should get into that. We're fucking talking about WNBA. Yeah. Fuck off, WNBA.
I know nothing about it.
Honestly, me neither. All right, let's talk about ranked grand races. So here's the thing: ranked grand races are not a thing, obviously. But we all want them to be. I think anyone here in chat wants them to be. So I have a few questions with ranked grand races, and I am looking for some answers. You guys get ready to fucking type, and I'm gonna get your feedback as well. What do you think?
All right.
So the first one is slipstream or no slipstream on ranked grand races. If ranked existed.
Yeah. I would like to play grand racing without slipstream before I say that should be a part of it.
That's fair, because we haven't had that yet. We have not had a time with no slipstream. That is fair. That's really fair. All right, Simji, no slip. I want them to be. I need it because I'm getting real bored of grand races. Okay, he's just looking for ranked. So much better dynamic. Yep. Nerf slip in general. Fair. No slip for Leon. No slip for Rob. Pure skill. No slip. No nos. It says BSD. No slip. No slip. Okay, fair enough. No slip is what you guys generally like. I would say I think slipstream needs to be in it, but as a much less of a factor. Like, I feel like it's way too overpowered, but to completely ignore slipstream completely is just not really that authentic to racing. Like, I feel like it's definitely a factor in racing. It matters at the end of races. It creates moments like we saw in the tournament this weekend where Simji got the pass. Like, it creates that, you know what I mean? And that shit happens in real life. So I feel like it is part of racing, and so it needs to be there in some capacity, but personally, I'm not a huge fan of just getting rid of it completely, not having it there. I think you guys would say no slips, fine. I'm gonna write that down because I know the majority rules here. But anyways,
majority saying no slip.
That's my own personal opinion. All right, nos or no nos? What do you think?
I think nos is a big part of the game in general. Like, nos management, I think is skillful.
Agreed.
I don't think I think having no nos is fine. Like, with the modifier we have now, it makes it kind of fun, but I don't know. NOS management is like a make or break in racing.
100%.
In the races in Motorfest, at least.
In Motorfest, 100%. Yeah. Keep NOS. Yes, NOS. Everybody wants NOS. NOS management is one of the things people struggle with the most. 100%. Yeah. Yeah. NOS definitely creates more of a skill gap between the best and the rest. So I agree. I think NOS should be in there. Drag bump, which is also a thing in real racing, by the way. That's why I'm asking. Should we get drag bump?
The drag bump makes it to where you have it's because it bumps up the top speed.
Yeah.
Which I think is one of the problems of why people don't like to slip as much either. It's for, like, if you do break slip and you're ahead and then cars behind you have slip, they're going to end up catching you because of the drag bump involved as well.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a tough one.
So Leon has a weird idea here. He says this. He feels like slip and drag bump should get weaker the higher the placement. That feels a little unfair, right?
Catch-up mechanic-y, and I don't like that.
Exactly. It's like a catch-up thing. And I'm a huge hater of catch-up mechanics, dude. I fucking hate that so much. But it does feel that way. I don't know if that's kind of what he's going for. But maybe he's thinking like everybody within a certain, like when you get to a certain level, like if you're platinum or whatever, all of the platinum people have the same same slipstream and drag bump. But if you're a lower level who would never be playing against those people, then you have a little bit more. It's a little bit more crazy and wild down there.
Yeah. Simji's saying if you keep slipstream and remove drag bump, you'll have no way to defend first place.
Yeah.
You just stay behind at the end and win if you don't get blocked.
Yep.
It's a fair point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right now you can use your NOS. So like as they're slipping up, you can use your NOS to get to max top speed.
Yes.
And then you end up with the drag bump, and then they can't just like zip around you.
They can't just zip around you. That's the reason why drag bump exists the way it does right now in the game, I think. You know, to prevent that like slipstream bullshit.
Yeah.
Just thinking like Hot Pursuit worked in NOS management. I don't remember exactly how that works. I'll be honest with you. Should race leaders be disadvantaged just for being first? Okay, yeah, I don't think so. If slip's in the equation, yep, I got that one. Maybe just nerfing slip, distance, and power. I certainly think the distance should be nerfed. The distance is crazy, bro. You can, dude, just a little bit of whiff of fucking slip in an AGP car, and you're there, dude. You're like, you're right on their ass. So, I don't know. To me, it definitely, the distance is crazy. The distance is way too far. So in a ranked situation, I think they should just tighten that up a little bit, and also maybe nerf it a little. Definitely. Oh, it sounds like to me, the drag bump is really dependent on the slip. If they get rid, oh my god, it's fucking vomit in my mouth. If they if they get rid of slipstream, then do away with drag bump as well. If they're going to keep slipstream, then go ahead and keep it. I think it's really dependent on slipstream for sure. All right. This one might be easier, but I want to raise some questions with it as well. No collisions. So should we be ghosted the whole time? The entire race, no collisions.
I'd like no collisions.
You like no collisions? The whole race?
Yeah, why not? I think if you're doing, because then you can't have, especially since it's going for rankings, you can have the people that are going to be trying to troll and stuff, or definitely no collisions.
Okay. I think most people in chat are going to say no collisions.
And it gets rid of any griefing or anything.
So that's exactly what I was going to ask, MG. I was going to ask that. So let's say they get a better dynamic collision detection system, like something that actually works, not just like, oh, if you're going under 50 miles per hour, then you won't hit them. I'm talking about like an actual, like if it's going to detect a hit, like a real hit.
Yeah.
Not like that bullshit that Goliath was claiming yesterday. Not that. I was barely, dude, I barely fucking swiped his, one of the bolts on his fucking bumper. Like I didn't even, he's lying. But not that. I'm talking about like trading paint should be, from my perspective, I think trading paint should be a thing. It actually adds to the racing. It doesn't take away from it. I think it does suck getting bumped into the wall. It does suck getting rammed. It does suck getting T-boned in a corner and all that. And the griefing is a thing for sure. Like you don't want to be griefed. And in a ranked situation, I'm assuming that you would have to have some sort of like leaving penalty. Like you couldn't just leave. Like if you were getting griefed, you couldn't just leave. Otherwise, there'd be a penalty to your rank, right? It would count as a loss or whatever.
Yeah, or everybody would just back out.
Or
if
everyone
they
just
didn't
back out if they didn't win. So you'd have to have something like that.
You have to finish the race, and then, well, yeah, that's another thing is figuring out a whole rank system for the game might be a little tough. Although they already had it, they had kind of a rank system going for the crew too. So yeah, I don't know.
I think so I think the majority of you guys are pretty much on board with no collisions, and I have a feeling that's what the majority would want. But I do like trading paint. I think it's a thing. Again, it just adds another layer of skill that is involved. It really does create more of a skill gap, because you have to be able to avoid people. Now, I do think though because it's a grand race of 28 players, I think the first 5%, 10% needs to be ghosted so that the pack can stretch out, because it's too much. It's too cluttered in the beginning. You can't do that. So I think no matter which way you go, you have to have ghosted starts. It has to be. Like that's a huge problem. Like, to get started and get going, it's a huge problem with collisions. So I feel like I would prefer ghosted starts if it was me, and then collisions for the rest of the race. Yeah. Maybe just like the whole first car. Even I don't even care about that. Just like car 2 and 3 are collisions.
Yep.
I don't know, but I know that you guys are. I think the majority of people are saying yes, no collisions should be on.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. SimG says no collisions also stop desync messing people up.
True.
And that is a good point.
But it feels this is someone said this on I don't know if it was a comment or something in my Discord, but someone said, like, if it's just a no collisions, you're not really racing anybody. Not really. You're racing yourself. You're going as fast as you can, and others don't really affect the race outside of like slipstream, drag bump, that type of thing. And it is kind of true. It's not really true, because there's like mental games you can play with people while you're racing. That's a thing. So there is some effect, but it does kind of feel like that. It feels like a time trial rather than an actual race, you know? Yeah, if everybody's ghosted all the time. Like, passing people is so fucking easy. You just go right through them if you have the speed. And that's, I don't know, it doesn't make you have to do anything more. Does that make sense? Like, if let's say you're in a position where the road is not very wide, and there's a player who maybe has a slower pace than you, you're going to have to take a risk to get by them. You have to find the right moment, and that in itself is a skill. So to me, with some collisions, not all ghosted, right, it does create some skill gap, just a little bit.
Yeah, I would agree. I do agree with that.
That's a great idea, Leon. Just fucking fix the netcode. Just fix it, dude, so that it doesn't happen. But I feel like part of this though is the ping though. Part of it is the ping, because they have to ping it. The world is too fucking big. You can't fix that. You have to ping it from someone who's in Australia and someone who's in the US. And yes, we're gonna be like trying to matchmake on different servers, but like eventually, like, the ranked is not going to be as big as regular grand racing. It's going to be smaller than that. So people are going to end up in the same lobby, and they're going to be on different sides of the world, and the ping is a problem. The game's not going to be able to tell you where the car is and predict the movement like that.
Right.
So I don't know. It's tough. You make sense when there's no rammers. Well, presumably in ranked, you'd be talking about people who are actually trying hard not to ram, you know? But I do see a world where like people are just hungry for rank, and you know, they would, you know, put people in the corner, like just put them in the wall at the end and try to get the win, you know. So I feel like you couldn't do ghosted starts without having a good dynamic collision detection system.
And like people getting tilted, like they mess up or whatever, and they're just mad and they're just gonna start ramming everybody. Like, come on, it's gonna happen.
Now, we played it in Forza in Horizon 5. It actually works. It's good. You can trade paint. You can bump. You can't pass directly behind someone. You have to actually go around. Yeah. But if you're gonna hit them, does have a good, it just ghosts.
Yeah, they do have a good whatever you call it, dynamic no collision or whatever. It does feel pretty good in that game.
Yeah. Yeah, Bones is a good point. Ghosted starts for 30 seconds. Most of the time, if you get in front, no one's ramming. But grand races right now don't have any stakes. There's no stakes. It's literally doesn't even mean anything. You guys, most of you guys in chat have like fucking max money. You know, we don't need anything from the grand races. We're racing to race, and so it doesn't matter if we win or lose. We're trying to win. We're trying not to lose. But there's nothing at stake. When there's like an exclusive reward, or there's a rank behind it, or there's some actual meaning behind it, people start doing shit. People start doing some shady shit, you know. So I could see some ramming going on at the end of races. I could see some blocking, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't know. I guess blocking is part of racing, right?
I missed the DNF. True.
Robert misses the DNF.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a fuck you to the casual community almost. It's like, it's just like you're not even good enough to finish. It is. Yeah. Here's the thing. It is very unhealthy. The DNF. It's so unhealthy for the game, to be honest with you. I also miss it, but I do think IVT was right on this one. I think letting players finish is better for the community in general. If they're jumping in the race and racing. Yeah, we should let them finish. It's fine.
It was fun though. It was fun with the DNFs.
Yeah,
you trying to DNF a full lobby, or
I've never done it.
Even being in a super sweaty lobby
and trying not to get DNF
lobbies and not getting like you crash or something and you're back in like 20th place and you're like, oh god,
yes,
you got to try your hardest not to get DNF'd.
Yes,
it was fun.
Yeah, I know the sweats are not going to agree with me on that point, but I do listen. I get it. It's fun, but for the general Motorfest community, I think it's not very healthy.
Right.
Heartbreaking triggers ghosted. Ghosting, the way that people with no skill or with skill to make 90-degree corners will get ghosted, while the guys who use others as brakes go into the wall and hurt themselves. Right. That's what it needs. It needs any type of hard collision. That should be what triggers the ghost. Not hard braking, but the forces of the cars.
It's not healthy to be 5 minutes off pace.
Yeah, sure it is, dude. 5 minutes is crazy, bro. I don't know about 5 minutes, but that's crazy. I would love to see. This is a new challenge for the sweats right now. I'm gonna pose it. I'm throwing it out there right now for you, Simji, Lean Unleashed, all you guys out there that are super sweats. Who can get the biggest difference in time between your time at first place and the last time on the board, the very last place person? And don't use your friends to just sit there. I want to see it. I want to see the biggest difference. There's probably a max, actually. There's probably like a timer. I want to see what that is. Anyways, back to this questions. So let's get into like what a ranked system actually looks like. I think Simji said 10 ranks. I feel like it's a little bit too much. I would be fine with like 5, to be honest with you. Like 5, maybe 6. I don't think it needs to be super complicated, because I don't think the community can support 10 ranks. Like if you have 10 ranks, you have to have people in each of those ranks, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot. I don't think there's enough. I don't think there's enough people for that. That being said, how many ranks is enough ranks?
Yeah, I don't know, because it's gonna be weird. It all depends on how they do it, because otherwise you're gonna end up with the lower ranks with nobody in them, right? Like if they do it just as like, I don't know, basically like playtime, like the more you play, you're just gonna eventually keep ranking up. Then it's not gonna be very, very good.
I think it should be performance based, so some sort of elo system that is based on wins and losses.
Yeah, they need to figure out, and then that's another thing, is what determines gaining elo and losing elo.
Yeah,
like at what position do you have to finish where you're D-ranking?
You want to hear my suggestion for that?
Yeah,
it's a very easy calculation, and it happens in the lobby when you load in. So 28 players load in. Everyone presumably has a rank as they're loading into it. Obviously not in the beginning, because No one is ranked on the first one.
Right.
But once the season is going, everyone will have a rank, an elo rating. The system will, on the back end, put those players in an order, 1 to 28, based on their elo. And it will automatically tell you in the lobby what place you need to get based on what your elo system is. So you're ranked number 9. If you don't get better than 9, you're going to go down in elo. If you get better than 9, you'll go up. But if you stay 9, you'll be even. You won't lose or gain. So your rank within these 28 players is 9. You have to get 9 or better to go up. And that's it. Simple.
Okay.
So it's based on what you do versus what your competition does. That's it.
Gotcha.
So if there's a number 1 ranked guy in that lobby, he's got to get first, otherwise he's going down. And in order for him to keep climbing, he's got to play better players. And obviously that's not something he can control too much. So that's where this problem lies. But I feel like there's got to be something for the podium people. For example, the rules change slightly. For 1, 2, and 3, if they maintain their rank in this thing, maybe they go up for 1, 2, and 3 because they're podium. You know what I mean? So they'll go up, but marginally. They won't go up as much as if they go up against someone who's better, right? But presumably one person will be the very top of the fucking list, right? And that person has to have a way to keep climbing. He can't not climb. So he'll continue to get elo as long as he continues to stay in first. If he gets in second, then he goes down. It's the best player in the game. I don't know.
Okay.
That's the way my brain works.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that could work. It's gonna be it'll be interesting if it's something that they decide to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see what route they take, because it seems like they take weird routes with a lot of the stuff that they add to the game.
I know.
It seems like it's a great idea on paper, and then it gets implemented, and you're like, why'd you do it like that?
Right. Rank needs to detect the average lobby strength. The stronger the lobby, the higher potential gain in RP. But I feel like that's still more of a calculation rather than a concrete thing. I think they should just fucking do it. If they just do it real concrete way, like your elo is not as high as this person, but you beat that person. You know what I mean? Like you got higher than 9th in the lobby. So then there you go. You go up. And it tells you right there at the start, you got to get X position in order to keep going up. If they do an average, then it's kind of like, it feels, I don't know. It feels a little, I don't know, like top heavy or something, you know? Because the top players are always going to do better than the average.
If you have a little amount of ranks, people will be clumped up with others in that same rank, which they aren't equal in pace with.
Yeah.
No skill-based matchmaking.
Yeah, I don't think skill-based matchmaking is a thing. I think an elo system is much better than that. I guess it's the same thing, kind of.
Yeah.
The elo is supposed to represent your skill at the game.
So, yeah. So if you are, so you're saying you kind of want skill-based matchmaking, then, right, Simji? You're saying like, because the gap in skill is so huge, if you're at a higher rank, you want to be racing everybody else that's at a higher rank,
right?
And then like say like your lower rank, you don't want to be in those lobbies with the high rank people.
He said no.
No, you don't want that. You want the skill. You want it to just be like a regular. Everybody just gets in the lobby.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think it should just be same matchmaking they have now.
Okay.
Because I feel like with my system, anyways, that makes way more sense. Because you're not really competing against the highest ranked players, right? You're competing against your own position in the field. Like you are this good compared to all of these other people. So if you can get better than that position, you'll go up in rank. That's how I feel. So it really it doesn't need to be skill-based matchmaking, because you're really competing against wherever you are in that lobby. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think having them figuring out a way to actually make it make sense is going to be huge. Like right now, I just got back into playing Marvel Rivals, and their rank system's awful.
Is it? It's awful?
It's bad. Yeah, it's bad. There's no placements, so like everybody starts bronze 3, which is the lowest rank. And I haven't played it in a while, so I just got back into it and I started playing. And the amount of like Smurf accounts and stuff that are in the game, like I played maybe like 40 total games. I'm barely in like bronze 2. I moved up one rank.
That's crazy.
And it's just like the majority of the games that I get into, like our entire team can't leave spawn.
Yeah.
Like you're just stuck, you're just dead because the other team, they're all Smurf accounts and they're all like, higher because there's no like elo, like there's no actual placement matches or anything at all. So your performance doesn't really matter too much. And the better you do, you don't get like an insane amount. They're not like throwing you through the ranks to get you where you belong.
Right.
Like they do in Valorant. Like in Valorant, you make a Smurf account, it throws you up like 5 ranks, like you're after your second game.
Right.
Because it's like, oh, you're way outperforming.
Right.
It doesn't do that in this game. So I don't know. They need to figure out a way in this game to where like if you get put in a lobby and you're not that great of a racer and you're in with all these other, you're in like a SimG stream lobby, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be worth it for you to even be in there.
Yeah. Yeah. That's like I said, if you're really bad and you're ranked 28th, you can't even possibly go down in that lobby.
Yeah.
All you have to do is do better than a couple of people and you will go up in rank. You know? At least with with what I'm proposing. Trick says skill-based matchmaking would be so much easier if Juiced 2 DNA system can be worked into more racing games or an iteration of it. I'm not familiar with that system, to be honest with you. There should be like the Crew 1 point system. 1, 2 to 5, 5 to 8, and then people finishing after 15 start losing points. But the problem, here's the thing. I like, it's an awesome suggestion, but the problem is people who are in lower ranks who get matched up with sweaty lobbies. Like there's nothing that those people can do about that if the matchmaking is just wide open. So in that system, you would have to have skill-based matchmaking.
Yeah.
So what happens to your score if the game crashes? I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Dustin. We have to think about that. If it crashes because the game crashes, I feel like you should just not get, it should just count as not a match. Like it just should just delete it. But like if your internet goes out, then it's like, okay, well, that one's kind of on you. It's not really on you, but it's like, it's not the game's fault either. I don't know.
Get better PC.
Get a better PC.
It's always the hardware's fault. That's actually true.
Yeah, that's true. Software's never to blame for crashes ever. It needs to take into account the other people are facing. Yes. With my system, it does. It does. The issue with games that don't use skill-based matchmaking, the higher ranked players don't actually progress. They just maintain because 90% of the lobby is casuals. Well, that's why if you were a higher ranked player, you could progress. If you were in first, second, or third, you would get points no matter what. I moved up 3 spots in SimG's lobby and they were better players than me. Yep. Trigger hates poor people who can't afford good hardware or internet. That's not true, man. I don't hate poor people. I've been poor. I am poor now. I'm currently poor. I know I have some arcade machines behind me, but I bought those when I wasn't poor. And now I am.
Yeah. Hey guys, his game crashes like 3 times a stream. It's because he's poor. He can't buy a better PC.
Right, dude. All right. What about seasonals type stuff? So we have a season for ranked. Should there be ranked season or should it just be one continuous thing?
Yeah, I have no idea. Maybe it just resets with the seasons.
Like every every season. Yeah.
So they'd have to have, a new ranked reward each season though.
Right.
Because that's what makes you want to keep doing the ranked is I need to get I want to get a higher rank so I can get this reward, you know.
Right.
Even if something as simple as like a title or something, like you know, I got a platinum rank season 7 or whatever the hell.
Yeah. So that kind of
just shows off your ranking at the end of, you know, for the start of the next season. You need to show off where you placed the last season. That'd be fire.
Right. I agree. That's seems like it's a consensus in the chat as well. Seasons also, for the previous question, top 100 rank that is actively changing. Top 100 rank that is actively changing. What does that mean? What was the previous question? Ranked rewards? No, seasonal. What was the question before seasonal?
I don't even remember, dude.
God dang it.
But I think I know what he's saying. He wants seasons, but with the ranks, he wants a specific rank that is top 100.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So that's actually going to change. So it's like if you are like, let's say, I don't even know what it would be. Like diamond is top rank, and then there's top 100.
Top 100.
So once you hit, you know, whatever. How would you even do this?
No, it's
so there's 200. Say there's 200 people in the top
diamond.
It's like diamond. So the top 100 is going to have their rank, and then as the people below are racing, if you are, you know, 101, you win your race and you get your elo number just higher than rank 100, then you move up into the top 100.
Right. And then the reward, top 100 reward, that's based on the very end of the season, like what the finishing positions are, possibly.
Yeah, maybe.
So let's talk about rewards for a little bit. Ranked rewards, obviously there has to be something at stake. What are they? And are they exclusive? Meaning you're not going to see it in the prestige shop.
Right. Yeah. I think so. I think it's rewards are so weird. I feel like they have to be rank specific rewards where it mostly just shows off what you ranked that season.
Yes.
So like a title or like something where it's just for that season. Like, yes, they're saying titles,
vanities. Yeah. BSD says no cars.
Or vanity or something. Yeah. Where you have like a, you know, different colored underglow or something that's based on your placement, like a, you know, gold or whatever. And it has like I keep like this season 7, so gold with like a 7 in the back or something like that.
Right.
You're like, oh, okay.
Simji wants an exclusive vanity set, tires, NOS, underglow, window tint, title.
How would that play into like each season though, Simji?
In what way? What do you mean?
You mean like each season, just like a new
vanity set?
And then like how would that work? Would it be different per rank? Like each rank has its own different vanity set?
That's the thing. Where does the reward sit? You have to hit a certain rank and they put out a vanity set, or is there a specific vanity set for each rank? Because here's the thing, we have to be realistic about this, right? They really haven't designed much in the way of new vanities, and it's probably because they don't really want to, and they have this huge backlog of Crew 2 vanities that they're recycling for the game. My guess is they don't really want to put out that many more vanities. So that would be, if we're doing 5 ranks, that would be 5 different vanity sets every single season that they would have to design and build for the ranked seasons. I don't think they're doing 5 new vanity sets per season now. They're doing 1 vanity set usually, maybe 2. You get like, I don't know, in Red Bull there was 2 vanity sets. It was like the Apex and then like the Pro Racing or something like that. It was like one of the there was 2 different vanity sets, and I remember one was called Apex, you know. And there was all of it. It was like an Apex Underglow and an Apex Smoke and an Apex whatever. So they're not even doing 5 of them now. Like, I don't know if we can get them to do it.
hog bobbleheads over more tire vanities people actually want. Yeah, for real.
Yeah, it's tough, man.
Bro, the bobbleheads,
They're
what
so
the hell?
pointless,
Can we
bro.
talk about that? What
They're
was that?
I don't know, dude. I don't
What
know.
was that update? Where
That
they
was
added
the
bobbleheads?
that was the lowrider update. That was the lowrider
What an
update.
insane.
I
Wow.
don't know what they were thinking, bro. I don't know what they were thinking. It's such a weird one, dude. Dashboard figures, like who cares, bro?
Absolutely.
Is
insane.
anyone out there like, yeah, dude, dashboard figures? Like I guess there's somebody, right? Somebody plays in first person all the time and they're like, look at that guy. Ding. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, dude.
What a choice. I think the UFO rooftop is a TC2, Dustin. They have like a whole
UFO
summit, which was sick over there, dude.
So sick,
dude. The events over there had UFOs like flying by, and there's like one like rally raid event where there's like a giant UFO like crashed in the freaking middle of the desert. Like it was sick, dude. They don't do anything like that in this game.
Not at all. That was a really sick summit.
Like, yeah, I think the closest we had was Christmas. They had giant candy canes on the side of the track,
which was cool. I liked it.
It was cool. It was cool. They had candy canes and presents.
I wish we'd see more of that stuff, but it is what it is, man.
Yeah, TC2 though, man, they had like tornadoes going by,
yes. UFOs crashing.
Over, like,
yes,
it's crazy, man. They had all kinds of shit going on.
Yes.
They don't do anything like that.
Pro racing modifiers seem like hell for what we did in yesterday. I'm not a huge hater of the pro racing modifier. I kind of like it. I think they should have included no slip in that. But it's outside of that, I feel like I kind of like it.
It's definitely more fun than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. All right. So it sounds like vanities, titles, those types of things, and that's what everybody's kind of thinking right now. Vanities and titles. That's fine. I think that would be okay. Do you think the casual audience would be able to swallow that? I think they would, maybe. I don't know. Because the vanity sets are not all accessible now. You have to buy them with cash. Some of them.
Yeah, I mean, if it's rank specific, I don't see people can't be mad about that. It's like just race.
But they're mad about the summit. Like the summit rewards. It shouldn't be that hard or whatever. The complaint is.
Yeah, I mean, but like a title, like you have a title that literally just says like gold season 7.
Yeah, no casual's gonna bitch about a title. Fair. If you're casual, then you ain't ranked. Yeah, but that I agree with you, Liam. But that hasn't stopped anyone from complaining about summit rewards being exclusive. And they caved. They gave everyone all the platinum summit rewards.
Look what they did with the summits, bro. The summits it's not a competition anymore. It's crazy.
Can we just fucking briefly interrupt this talk to just really quickly talk about this week's summit? What the fuck was that?
I have no idea. I actually have no idea. That was insane.
All you needed was a score breaker set of parts and you would get a full score on 7 of the 9 events.
Yeah, well, two of them were fair play. 2 of them were fair play, so parts didn't matter, but it was still a full score.
But it was a full score. You didn't have to. Yeah.
So it's literally like, I don't even know how this one's gonna work. Like, how is this? If everybody just does the events and gets full score, like there's more than 15,000 players with score breaker, right?
Yeah. I mean, I guess. I don't know. That's what I was saying last night. I don't know. Average player says this summit was peak. Y'all tweaking. So here's the thing. I actually really liked the fact that this summit was like this because it gave me kind of like a week off. I got to bed at a decent time last night. I didn't have to work very hard on the guide. It was it was very easy. Most of the players thought it was easy. It was literally a vacation. It was literally a vacation from summits this week. Yeah. But as a summit, it might have been the worst one. Like as an actual summit, it might have been the worst.
The least skill necessary. It was a no skill summit.
Yeah.
It's literally a 0 skill summit.
Yeah. Even the jet race, dude, was like straight, mostly straight.
Yeah, you're flying a jet. that took the most skill out of everything was the jet race, and it was
Very little
not
skill.
that crazy.
Right.
Yeah, dodge a couple palm trees.
Right. Which I did not. I hit them.
Yeah.
Speed trap needed luck. No, not even, bro. Speed trap didn't need luck. You could just get into a car.
Yeah, and then they broke the speed trap.
Completely broke it.
Where it wasn't even like people were like exploiting it. It was, I mean, technically once you found out,
then you can exploit it.
Then you're exploiting it. But I mean, like the way it worked, it was like you went through the speed trap and you checked the score, the leaderboard, and be like, oh, they were using this plane or something, or like,
right.
you know, or damn, I need to go a little bit faster. You hit retry, it spawns you in a car.
Yeah.
It's like not even like before when people were using the different cars, there was like actually like exploiting the system where like you would go through and like change your part set and
right.
it would make you end up picking a different car that you weren't able to pick before.
Right.
Whereas this one, it just did it for you. It was just like, oh, we're going to put you in your favorited land vehicle.
Yep. The reward is crap, so who cares, says Luciano.
True.
Facts.
Wait, you don't like a luggage rack on your roof?
I have it already, too. I have it.
Oh no.
Dastin says 5 vanities to win per season between title, undergo, tires, etc. And if you finish diamond, you get 5 PvP tickets, which allows you to buy everything. And if you finish gold, you can only buy 3. I like that. I mean, the currency thing is whatever. They should just give it to you. But I do like that. I think there should be, because we have more than 5 categories of vanities, 1 vanity set. And the higher rank you get, the more of those vanities you get. If you get gold, you just get the tire smoke. If you get silver, you get the tire smoke plus the fucking underglow or whatever, or the window tint. Okay. And then if you get silver or whatever, what's the next one? Silver, gold, platinum, whatever. Anyway, the next one, the more higher you get, then you can get the whole set if you get if you're the top of the board. I like that.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah, I like that the best. It's the most realistic anyway. I mean, it'd be nice to have 5 individual sets of vanities, but this is the most realistic, I think, with what they've shown that they want to do with the game.
Yeah, I think the main thing is just being able to show off where you placed that season.
Yeah, I agree. You shouldn't be able to buy the items. I think they should be exclusive. I think that's...
Do you remember Valorant? At the start of the next season, you would get a weapon charm that showed your rank from last season. Mm-hmm. Something like that needs to be in this game where you get to show off where you placed. Fucking
those little things, the little shits that people hang from their toe hook or whatever from the back of the car.
Yeah.
Those little guys.
Yeah.
What do you think about the next summit if you've already taken a look? I have not, Naomari. Is it all racing? There's no feats?
No feats. So this one was all feats and the next one's no feats. Awesome.
It's gonna be fucking terrible. Like for me, it's gonna be terrible. Hopefully it's fairly easy.
Drift charms? I think so, Leon. Something like that. Although I see them on a lot of Hondas. Those are front wheel drive.
Right.
Truck nuts. Yeah, dude. Can we get truck nuts in TCM? Now that would be a huge update that I'd be excited for. Truck nuts?
Truck nuts? Just fucking big old nuts on the back of your monster truck?
Why? We got bobbleheads and not truck nuts?
That's weird.
What are they thinking, bro?
That's weird. Even just, dude, on the monster truck specifically, you could have a vanity that's like truck nuts and like mud flaps. And you just have like these big themed mud flaps, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Imagine this game with truck nuts, dude. It'd be so funny.
It would be hilarious. They would never.
Every car. I'd put it on every car. It'd be just like, I'd have a snake on the roof
and truck nuts. Right. Okay.
Perfect.
Dustin says fair play is stupid. I agree. The whole point of the summit is to showcase that you are at endgame. The summit is the endgame for Motorfest. It means you have all the parts, you got everything, and you're doing your best you can. You should not be able to compete at endgame you should not be able to compete with endgame activities without being at endgame. Next week is basically all loaned. Nice.
That's so cool.
That's
Yeah,
so
I don't
cool.
understand. I don't understand this game. Like, why did I grind all the parts? Like, what was the point of it?
No reason.
What was the point of it?
Not now, no reason. If you knew what you know right now, you wouldn't have done it. You wouldn't have to. You just buy it in the prestige store when it comes out later. Like, who cares?
Well, I'm not grinding parts in the Crew 3. Damn it.
That's a lie.
I already know how that game's gonna go.
Just straight up lie.
No way I didn't. There's no need to.
I wish TCM would have a fair play in grand races. It does. Grand races are fair play, Crystal Speed. Parts don't matter at all in grand races. Maybe he's something else. Maybe he's thinking about something else.
Love the new hairstyle. This is just it, man. This is what it's been. I just normally wear a hat.
We didn't see last week, so no one got to see the progression. They feel like they haven't seen you, and that's why it looks different. Or yeah, the hat, right?
I'm always wearing a hat. Yeah. No, it is so hot in my room. So if I have my fan faced at me, my hair'd be blowing in my face right now.
Right. Admin makes a point. He said, I thought it was cool because I'm a newer player, but if y'all are getting cucked after grinding, I'd be pissed too. So it's not really that necessarily. It just feels like, what's the point, you know? Like, I don't care. This is just what the game is designed for you. Like, this is the experience. But like, to me, it just completely eliminates the whole point of grinding for the parts in the first place. Like, why? Why does anybody do it? I don't know. Yeah. But he also said earlier, I don't know if you saw his comment earlier, but he said that he's right now currently, I think, 8,000th rank in the summit, and he has no parts. He's like a brand new player of the game.
Hell yeah. That's sick, dude.
But that's what goes to show you that there's not 15,000 people with Scorebreaker. Because he's 8,000 right now, and he doesn't have it.
That's true.
Not with no parts. He has, he said no Scorebreaker, no points modifiers. Gotcha. Yeah.
And then they added like the half sets too. Somebody was saying in chat. So it's like there's
half sets are. I thought half sets are alright.
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know, dude. The half set is more than enough to get you through.
100%.
Like if you did you've done it where you've done it with no parts, just green, and then you put purple parts on it.
It's a huge difference.
Yeah, just with purple with no
set bonus.
Yeah, no set bonus at all. Just having the purple skilled affix on it.
Just having the higher percentage on it's a huge difference.
So then you get a half set that's going to boost it way more than what it was. So it's just, I don't know, dude. I definitely feel like they screwed a lot of people who have been playing the game for a long time and took the time to grind it out so they can actually compete in the summits.
Yes.
There's just, I don't know. It feels like we got screwed out of time.
Yeah,
just
a little bit.
Absolutely no respect for their player base's time is what it felt like.
That is fairly true. I don't know if they feel that way or they feel like if they're aware of that, but I feel like yes, that is something that happened.
Like that's how I feel personally. I feel like they don't respect my time whatsoever in the game.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because that's what the game was. The game was you had to invest the time into the game.
Yes.
It was the whole point of the game and why, players like us played it is before the grind. You grind out, you got to get all these parts, you got to do this. And then once you have all the parts, you're good to go to compete in these summits and do all these extra activities and everything. And yeah, I don't know.
But now we grinded for the parts and now we don't really need to use them that much. Like, we do use them, but we don't necessarily need to.
Yeah, it just feels like why did I take all the time to do this if a few months down the road you eliminated the need for it?
Right.
Like now all these players, nobody else has to grind for these parts like I did.
Yeah, no, they don't. And I know new players are like, hell yeah, dude. Just jump right in.
I guess which now, makes
that's why they did it.
Yeah. That's why they did it for the new players, but it just feels like okay, so screw us.
Yeah. Dude, I'm on board with Angel right now. On board, 100% on board with boosted sets. Bring them back. But if you're gonna bring them back, then there's got to be a reason to use them.
There's no need for a boosted set.
No, not right now.
What do you need a boosted set for?
I think the scoring in the summit needs to change. Like for real, the scoring in the summit really needs to change. It's too easy to get a full score. They need to make it harder to get that full score, so that there's more differentiation between the top, 100 players. And so you actually have to have the parts. You actually have to maximize the scores.
Mm-hmm.
I won't even grind for helicopter or jet, because most of the time in the summits they're loaned. Yes. And I think it's because they know no one's grinding for those parts.
My long hours of macros for full sets. See, I didn't macro. I wasn't a cheater like you, Liam.
Jesus,
damn,
Liam.
Dude.
Can't believe that.
Actually, I'm reporting him real quick.
Exactly, Simji. They need to fix that, I think, before boosted sets get introduced. There's really not a need for them right now.
No, there's zero need for a boosted set.
Yeah, I think we answered all my questions regarding ranked. I think we got through it. I had some more on here, but we answered them as we were going through the other ones. So I think we've got a pretty good system here. I was in the gym while my car went back and forth for hours. Nice. Very nice.
I sat there like a man at Peacock. Peacock Flats,
yeah.
Dude.
We were the OGs,
I sat
man.
there like a man, dude.
Peacock Flats Escape. That was the thing early on. That was like the first season, right? Second season, that was gone. No, it was gone quickly. It was like in maybe the third month.
Mm-hmm.
That was gone.
I sat there pressing Y manually, dude, with like a movie on my second monitor.
Yes, exactly. Bates also sat there at Peacock Flats. I did a lot of Peacock Flats, except for drag racing. I didn't get to, because the update came through and I didn't get to finish my drag racing at Peacock. I actually had to switch to the feats. I was doing feats, and then when they fucking nerfed they got rid of the feats, you couldn't even do feats anymore.
Yeah. Then with Hummer Express, I had to do Hummer Express, I think, for Alpha GP and I don't know, a couple of them. I did like my main sets I did at Peacock Flats before it got nerfed, and then all the extra stuff I ended up doing like Hummer Express. Yeah.
Dirt says, but I need boosted sets so my $99.99 money can be $99.99 more. Thoughts on the new motorcycle? Why did they add it?
I haven't used it. There's 2 new motorcycles, and we used one in the summit. Yeah, we had to use one in the summit.
Yep.
And
yeah, admin. The problem with the motorcycles is that they're just not competitive at all with any of the cars, and so because of that, I have spent very little time playing with the motorcycles, so I can't even really give you an opinion on it. You know what I mean? Like, I can't even tell you if it's good or not, because I don't play with any of the motorcycles because of how bad they are. But if they make them competitive, they make them better, I will start playing with them, and then I can that's
a good point. I wonder which of the motorcycles is the better motorcycle.
Yeah, I think it depends on what you're trying to do. Some of them are better top speed, some are better handling, but like who the fuck knows that?
Yeah, dude.
Nobody knows about that. Somebody does. I'm sure Acor does.
Yeah, if the motorcycles were their own class, like how they did like motocross, I think then it would matter. It'd be a lot different.
Yeah, agreed.
But because it's mixed in with racing and it's mixed in with street too, it's pointless. There's no need for them. Like nobody's gonna use them.
Yep, that's a great point. Perfect. Just separate them, then we'll start using them. They're all great at losing grand races. That's true. They are the meta for losing. We talked about that last night.
Yeah.
Motorcycles are definitely the meta for losing. If you want to lose, motorcycles.
Motorcycle. Yeah.
Scene 4 will always be my favorite event before they patch the shortcut. Yeah. Scene 4 was good. Scene 7 was good too. Both of those were great. You'd have street bikes and off-road bikes. Are these motorcycles even new? I thought they are. They're returning from TC2. They're not new.
Okay.
They're not even new from the franchise. They're returning. But they're new, I guess, because you can't import them.
Are these models new?
Yes. No, the models are not new. These were in TC2.
Same ones?
I believe they are.
From TC2?
Yeah, I believe they're exactly the same from TC2.
Hell yeah, that's sick, dude. They just got like their licensing renewed.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's so fire.
New
Can we get some
cars.
more? Can we get some more old shit?
New cars. Newly recycled. The Grand Race is funny because the last one I did, bro was behind me and I was basically last. 26, I think. It's if you're a new player, Grand Races are definitely going to be tough. 100%. There's a lot to learn to get good at Grand Racing. All right, tournament talk real quick before we end it.
Ooh.
So I'm not super happy with the qualifier situation for this tournament. I'll tell you guys why. In my head, it made sense. It was like, I want to reward the podium for getting podium in a qualifier. But the reality is we can't really do more than 15 in a final. 15 is like max for a final. So I was thinking, if we do 10 races, that'll be 10 people that qualify for the final and 20 people, second and third place from each of those, that qualify for qualifier 2, and they'll go through another round, and we'll take 5 of those guys and put them in the final as well. So we'll have 15 total. That was my thinking. But what I didn't think about is what happens when someone gets second or third in their race and they are allowed to continue trying to get first. Because what they did was they took second and third from someone else in that race, and then we're allowed to continue to go and get first, and now we don't have a second and third from whatever race they were in. You know what I mean? Mm. So what ended up happening is we got 10 players that qualified and 10 players that are in the second qualifier, and 5 of those guys are going to get through. So it basically is half the amount of people that I wanted to have in qualifier 2. And so I'm kind of like, and then I got messages from people, you know, such as like, I don't know, like Zenaku, for example. He was registered. He was planning on competing, but he didn't notice that he had to be at qualifier 1, and something came up, he couldn't be there. So now he misses out on the whole tournament. He can't come to qualifier 2, and he's not going to be in it. So I think people didn't really have a real strong understanding of the tournament structure. And because of that, I got a few messages like, hey, can I join qualifier 2? And I'm like, you can't. It's over. Like, it's just the people that were in qualifier 1 that didn't get a win, blah, blah, blah. I had to explain the whole thing again. So I'm not super happy with the way that works. I'm also not super happy with the whole like matchmaking thing. And I want to get better at that. And I'm not really sure what the answer is necessarily. I want to get more people in the races, you know?
Yeah.
So Simji says he feels like the video was clear. I think the video was clear, but I don't think people watched it.
Yeah, maybe change the wording, like open qualifier and then like the closed qualifier.
Yeah, maybe. I think the matchmaking we got to figure out a little bit, because Christospeed, for example, was there from the start to the finish. He was all in there. There's no issues, and he couldn't get in one race, not one.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to avoid that, but I have a suggestion. I just want to see what people's thought processes are. What if I made it to where the races were organized? Meaning, with the registration list, I would put I would be completely random. I'm not going to pick names and put them, you know, match people up and all that. Completely random. What if I put 15 racers in a lobby every single qualifier? Like, these 15 are going to come into every single qualifier. They have these 15, and then race 2 is these 15, and race 3 is these 15, and race 4 is these 15. And so then it's kind of on the players to not queue into the race that they're not supposed to be in, right? But do you think that would eliminate a lot of this, like, I didn't even get a chance type of situations like Christospeed had?
Yeah, maybe I could have.
Like, I would just assign it. I wouldn't do any organizing on my side. I would just assign you a race. You're race 1.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it could be, we could do more than that. We could do more than one race. We could do your race, like these 15 people, your race 1 and 2. These other 15 people, you are race 3 and 4. This, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That way there's more, like less people trying to queue in at the exact same time. Now the other option is to switch the matchmaking server every time. Because I think if I were to, like, I'm not sure exactly where Crystal Speed is, but if I were to select like the Asia matchmaking server, he might have a better shot at getting in. Because his ping for the Asian server will be better. You know what I mean?
True.
So maybe I could do like, okay, by region. So like we do 10 races. I'll just literally like 10 different regions for the matchmaking, and I'll put it on a list, and I'll post it in the registered racers Discord channel. Like race 1 is America, race 2 is UK, race 3 is India, race 4 is Asia, race 5 is Australia, you know what I'm saying? So like anybody can queue into them, but at least by switching the matchmaking server every single time, then it gives people's ping a little bit of a shot, like a little bit of a, I don't know.
Yeah. I think that might help it a little bit.
Simji says, I can see a situation where some groups are more stronger than others. I can see that as well, 100%.
That also could happen if you do like the random assortment. People are gonna be like, damn, oh, they got an easy lobby.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
But to be fair, it's completely random who gets in it anyway. So like a lot of the lobbies, some of them were really strong, and then we had others that were like, okay, that wasn't like it wasn't like fucking Zenaku and Vaped and Simji and like all the top guys. Like there's 7 of you guys in there, and that wasn't that lobby. You could tell, you see it, we saw it. You know, maybe some names that we're not recognizing all the time. So I feel like that's kind of a situation anyways, Simji. Especially since I would try to randomize it. I'd use like some randomizer, like a fucking chat GPT or whatever. Like group these people into 15 players randomly, please. You know what I mean? Jamari says, I think it's doable to have small server in game. You need a password to join. Well, that would be great. That's called a private server. And yes, that would be awesome. that would be great.
Awesome. Lean suggested earlier to reach out and ask for a beta server.
Yeah,
like they do like their test servers.
The beta servers, yeah. We'd have to figure out a way to get people into it though, because the way they do their test servers, it's a completely different game. It's a different. You have to download a whole nother copy of the Crew Motorfest in order to get in there.
Is that do console get access to those or no?
No, PC only.
Okay, so then that cuts off a big portion of players. So never mind.
Yep.
Dumb idea, Leon. What were you thinking, man?
Leon, dummy.
Stupid idea.
That would take too long. Does anybody else have issues connecting to lobbies with friends, or just no? It's everybody. Adam, admin.
Get a PC.
Private server will be awesome in terms of Asia Australia server. 100%.
Lean, you can't be saying just get a PC when there's a lot of people that are still playing on PS4.
A lot, dude. It's a lot.
Just saying get a PC is not an issue. It's not the thing, dude.
Yeah.
These guys need to get a PS5 at least.
Yeah, exactly. So I didn't see any comments, maybe I missed them, about my idea about switching the matchmaking server every race.
I think that it's worth a shot, at least give it a try. If it'll actually help at all, who's to say? Yeah. But I mean, it's worth trying.
Is everybody on board with the hidden goes, like putting the go in Discord rather than in the main chat? Because I thought that step would have helped with getting people in, but it didn't. Is everyone in chat okay with that? Like, that's a good idea? Okay.
I'm getting some yeses.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that helps too. Yeah, because then you're not getting everybody that isn't trying to participate getting in or attempting to get in.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like it's a super secret. Like, you could just register for the tournament and then you could see if your intention was to. But if you register for the tournament, I consider you an official person competing. So then you're not able to like do what you're intending to do here, right? People sniping and affecting the race. So I don't know.
Non-participants shouldn't be sniping. Yeah, exactly. And it just makes it so the people who are actually trying to get in have a better shot of getting in.
Yeah, and that's the way it was.
Yeah.
Christo Speed, that's the way it was. That channel that we were putting the go in was private to only the people registered for the race. No one else could see that. It was only you guys that were registered. That's it. Dustin says, what if you break it up into groups of 10 and they get their own go per group? So like 10 different races going on at the same time? Dustin? Is that what you mean? Because the go, to get people in my race, the go can't be different timing. What's going on with DS Awesome, man? He's like all German today.
German. He started speaking German. I don't know what's going on with him. But he's heading to bed, so
good night, DS Awesome. Thank you so much for stopping by. 100%. I wasn't, what do you call it? Shitty or whatever he called me the other day. What did he say? Lame. I wasn't lame today.
Lame, yeah, lame.
I appreciate that.
Streak of being lame.
That was. I appreciate that. BSD, take it easy, man. Have a good day at work. Making me want to speak the Welsh I'm learning. Yeah, I don't understand any of it.
So group 2 window. So that's kind of like what you were saying earlier, I think, where like you would split them up into groups. But then each group would have their own like go.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I see what he's saying. So that way you're not just putting it in like the general chat for
I see.
the registered racers. Each group is going to have their own chat. So
if I split it up into groups.
So that way you split it up. So that way the groups have a better chance of getting in the race.
Yes. Thank you, Beck. I appreciate that. Trigger needs to keep track of the results per lobby. Yeah, no. So that would be yes. I think Simji was confused too. If I was to split it up into groups, we need to give each group a separate go for sure. That would eliminate the sniping. They mean creating channels with like 10 to 16 players, so it's a bit more manageable, right? But dude, sending like, if I had a bunch of different channels and I put a go in each one, sending 10 goes at the same time, bro, I can barely send one fucking go, dude. One go is really difficult. Oh, you did? Oh, Jesus. All right. Well, DS Awesome, thank you for taking it back. Some random dude will catch you easy, dude.
Yeah, bye, some random dude. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Appreciate it.
Yeah. So I think the next tournament I'm gonna work on that soon because I want to get that up. Probably towards the end of August, or really early September, something like that. But I want to take it easy, DS Awesome. But I want to change it up a little bit. I want to get a little bit different. So that's why I appreciate the feedback, because I need it to be something that everyone really likes doing. I would love to have it in like no collisions. That'd be great, because I know it's crazy to compete in. So
yeah, it's hard organizing them on a Saturday now because it's just so random bullshit.
Yep. Anyway, all right, that's it. Stream tomorrow night, guys. Tournament on Saturday, stream tomorrow night. Feature Friday on Friday. Got a new game for you guys. I'm pretty pumped to play it. Yep. I got a couple on my list, and to be honest with you, I haven't really decided which direction to go in, but I have a couple that I'm looking at. But I will have a new game for you guys to check out on Friday. So thank you. I think this was the most on-topic, off-topic podcast we've ever had.
It was on topic the majority of the time. It started off topic, then we adjusted.
We did. It was good. It was all right. Dirge, I did not. Whatever happened to that retro styled racer you showed us? The one that was based on like the 90s? That one? It's still around. It's still in my Steam library. I haven't finished it either. It was fun though.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's it. We'll catch you guys tomorrow night stream. Bye bye.
Bye.